Welcome back to the Commoners of D&D Isle of the Tiger mini-campaign.
Woo woo!
I'm here with Seth and Tyrell, and, of course, I'm the DM, AJ Cannon, this time. Anyway.
Been a while.
It's been a long time since we did this, so we're just sitting here trying to figure out what's going on.
Who are we again?
Yeah. But, as you already know, this is brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG.
Tiger Skull RPG.
And it would not be possible without this wonderful world and map, the Isle of the Tiger, and also all of the enemies that we're using, or most of them anyway, are Tiger Skull RPG creations. And with that, today it is my privilege to announce to you that with code Sorrowful50, that is Sorrowful50, you get 50% off of the Sentinel of Sorrows.
Ooh, snap.
For a limited time.
Sounds pretty interesting.
So, go check that one out. Sorrowful50, 50% off at tigerskullrpg.com. And you can also use our code Commoners15 for 15% off of everything else. And then also, you need to go check out... Sorry, I'm trying to read this stuff. You need to go check out Tabletop Witchcraft. They're going to be collaborating with Tiger School RPG on something, I don't know what, but it's going to be really cool, I'm sure. Check out Tabletop Witchcraft. Go check out their YouTube channel. It's insane what's on there.
Yeah.
They do like just RPG crafts, like building buildings and stuff. They've got like full castles and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, so I don't know what they're working on together, but it's going to be cool. So you need to go follow them on Instagram and watch some videos on YouTube, and also follow Tiger Skull RPG and check them out on YouTube. And you can also check out us out on YouTube and the Instagram at the Commoners Official. Oh, I think that's it.
Now for the fun part.
Now, with I guess we probably ought to give a little bit of an recap.
Please,
Since it's been so long, we don't even remember. So, our here, and also Cameron's not here today, so Marcus will be played as a team effort.
And left behind.
So, the three characters, Rafa, Seeker, and Marcus, were given a job by Marquis along with the government and an agent named Sidarthur Gallagher, as Marquis would be cooperating with the government to infiltrate the Bank of the Isle, to try to investigate the counterfeit coin issue that has been springing up here and there. It's a bit of an epidemic on the Isle, and Marquis knows that even some of his own ships, some of his own captains have been transporting these coins. Government got wind of it, and now they're going to use the help of Marquis's fine men to try to infiltrate the bank. They walked in through the front door with some barrels of counterfeit blank coins that they had found, and caused a bit of a scene. They
pulled a Karen.
It actually gained them an audience with the president of the bank, Benjamin Baffle, and his right-hand man, Silton Wraith. It didn't go so well in the office. It went
perfectly to plan.
They had some harsh accusations, which didn't go too well. And let's see, what did you do? You locked yourselves in the room.
Interrogated them further.
Beat the crap out of some people.
Got a lot of answers.
Yeah, and then
just like we planned.
You basically tied them up and
sauntered right out.
Ran back through the bank lobby, getting shot at from every direction. Jumped off the rail and ran back across the river over the bridge into town and disappeared down a manhole into the sewers.
Perfectly to plan. That's how I saw the whole thing going.
So we find ourselves beneath the streets of River's End in the sewer. Rafa, Marcus, Seeker, Benjamin Baffle, the president of the bank, and his assistant, Silton Wraith. Take it away.
That did not go as planned.
Not exactly, no. Oh, by the gods. We did gag them, didn't we?
Are they even conscious?
They were conscious. I think you
they?
might have gagged them. I'm not sure.
I can't remember if we did. I thought we might have.
If they were unconscious, they're coming back to consciousness.
Knock them out again.
I'm gonna punch both of them, I guess, and knock them unconscious.
Okay.
All right. I suppose we need to find some way to get through here. Maybe there's some tunnels or
We need to
whatever.
find something, yes.
What does it look like down here?
What does it look like?
Yeah.
Can either of you see in the dark?
Oh no, I can't.
I'm half elf, yes, I can.
Okay.
Or I'm wood elf, sorry.
I can't.
There's a little bit of light coming through the different.
What kind of robot can't see in the dark?
It's artificer and the Warforged. They don't. for whatever reason.
Warforged seems like they would have like glowing eyes.
You would think so.
Not. He needs to put some headlights on his chest or something. There's a little bit of light coming through some of the sewer grates and things, but it's fairly dark. It's wet. The walls are pretty smooth. From where you're standing, the pipe goes both directions, and as you ran into this street, kind of ran to an alley down to the manhole. So as you look back from the way that you came, you can see that it kind of comes to a T and runs two different directions, but that's all you can see that direction. The other direction, you can see as far as you can see, it's just dark with just the occasional stream of light coming through.
No one knows who we were, correct? Like, the guards didn't know us.
No, they didn't know who you were.
How close are we to one of our homes?
I would say that you would be, the way I pictured it, I think you came off the bridge. If you would have gone left, you would have gone towards the headquarters. If you turned right, you went away. I think you went something like 2 streets down and 2 streets up or something like that. So I'm thinking you're probably like 4 or 5 blocks from the compound.
We live on the compound?
Yeah.
Okay. We might be able to get to Lord Marquis from under here. I'm sure there's sewer that way. I'm sure we need to keep going. I don't know if anyone saw us go down that manhole, but...
Do we know what direction we're facing underground? I mean, that would kind of be hard, I guess, considering like when we entered the manhole. And
Survival check to see.
No, I'll tell you. Because, it's basically a grid because it's a city. So, if you're facing back towards the bank, you would be looking north. And if you're looking towards the direction kind of you were running when you went down the manhole, that would be south. So, the pipe, if you look back toward the bank, the pipe that runs to the north, it kind of hits a wall and goes east and west.
okay.
And Marquis is to the
It would be to the east.
east. Yeah.
Well, do we want to follow the tunnels and see where they go?
Shall I lead the way, since I can see?
Sure.
And we'll kind of push eastward.
Okay, so you're going back up and branching out the tunnel.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a fairly easy walk. It's slippery and wet, but the pipes are pretty big, so you're not. Are you taking the dudes with you?
Yes.
Okay. You're
Also,
walking.
if I had one, I'll give it to Marcus,
Okay.
and you can handle the weight, can't you? Yeah.
You're kind of having to hunker over, especially with the one on your shoulder. It's moving a little bit slow, and it's not long. You take a few steps, and you think you hear somebody talking or humming or something. It's kind of hard to tell because you can hear kind of the streets up above, but something's echoing through the tunnels. You just hear doo, 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 doo.
Sewer people. They do exist. Should I go on alone? I am rather sneaky.
Sure, why don't you scout it out? I'm just gonna be making noise if I go.
Okay. I'll scout on ahead then.
Okay. You take a couple more steps and you don't hear it. But then you start hearing it again, and this time it's closer. You just oh. And then you, not far ahead, you see kind of just a very dim light come around a corner of one of the pipes. And it's kind of moving its way toward you. And just
What's it look like? I just see a light, or do I see someone?
well, I'm wondering if you could. I mean, you can see in the dark, but I'm wondering if you could really. You could see that it's a person or there's a figure, but it looks like they're holding like a match or something. How far?
Yeah, how far?
Probably like 200 feet or so.
Your dark vision's what, 60 feet? Yeah.
But I can see the
But
light
you
ahead.
can see the light, and then it just keeps coming closer, and then all of a sudden you see the light go out, and then you hear a match flick, and here it's going again.
Okay, I'm gonna hide then and just try to find a pipe to kind of push up against and just kind of
Okay.
watch.
Okay, you went far enough up that you were like another street, so there's another pipe, and you're gonna back into that one. Okay, and you're hiding?
Yeah, 22.
Okay, you're hidden very well.
Okay, I'm just gonna wait and see when I can see who they are and like what they seem
Okay.
like.
It keeps coming, and as the figure starts to come past the tube, it stops kind of right there, and you can see they're looking at a piece of paper, and it's at that point you realize that it's Sidarthur, and he's looking at some type of map or something, and his match goes out. Oh, God, God. And he flicks out another match, and he's looking at this piece of paper. And then he looks over and he sees you crouching in the tunnel. Oh my gosh. What? Rafa?
Yes,
What's going on?
not good things. Come this way.
I heard an alarm, but I was already down here.
What are you doing down here? I've lost my accent.
Where are the rest of them?
They are waiting down the next turn.
Interesting. Okay, I've got possibly a plan, but you're going to have to get me up to speed.
Well, we found that the president was indeed a part of this, and his right-hand man, Silton, was also helping. And so we took them hostage for you. And they're waiting with Marcus and Zika.
The mountain of paperwork that this is going to require. Okay, let me speak to him at least.
They may be unconscious at the moment.
This was not good.
We got really far into the bank. It was quite
Did
impressive
you at
for a
least
while.
find anything else? Any kind of evidence?
Seeker has all the information you require.
Oh my god.
Okay. All right, let's go meet up.
To be honest, they did not. They were not very forthcoming. They did not care to die. They thought that we would never escape with them. It was quite easy, just barely an inconvenience, honestly. And now we have them, and I thought that we would try to make our way to Lord Marquis and to you, and perhaps you would have some means of interrogation that is beyond us.
Very possible. And see what I can do. Anyway, yeah, just lead me to him.
Yeah, this way.
I can't see down here.
It's quite easy if you are born the right way.
I'm running out of matches.
Sika might have some kind of magic to make a light. I'm not sure.
Let's hope so. Seeker,
Yeah. Who is that?
It's Sidarthur.
Oh,
I don't know why he's down here.
yeah,
I was about to ask that.
couldn't you tell? And at this point, he pulls out his pipe and he begins lighting it with the match that was about to go out that he had.
Kind of stinks in here to be smoking. It's gross.
It's never a bad opportunity to be smoking. Anyway, okay, Seeker, Rafa said you had all the information that I need. What can you tell me about what happened in there?
Well, we tried to interrogate them.
I'll point to the two. They're, I guess I've got them leaned up against the wall there on the ground.
Marcus is watching over him.
Yeah. And,
Well, supposedly they don't know anything about the counterfeit coins, they kept saying. But,
I'll bet they do.
They said they knew something, didn't they?
Yeah, I think you eventually did get it out of them.
it's been so long. Oh my gosh.
Hey, let's just wait for them to wake up, and we can ask them some more questions.
I splashed some of the sewer water on their faces. I'll start with just one of them. I'll start with Silton.
Okay. Is he gagged?
I'll take the gag down.
Okay.
And I'll put the crossbow, the hand crossbow, like up to his neck. Be very quiet and answer all of the questions.
Sidarthur bends down there, and he inhales on his pipe.
Lights a match.
He inhales on his pipe, and it kind of glows on his face. And then he breathes the smoke out in Silton's face, and he kind of coughs. Who are you? None of your business. Just answer my questions. And then he stands up. Hold on, I gotta show you something real quick. Actually, no. Then he gets back down to his face. Let me ask you this. Who all's in on the coin operation? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. He kind of shoves off him. Wake up the other one.
Put the gag back on Silton. Punch him. Splash some sewer water. Take the gag off of him and put the arrow up to him.
Where are we?
The sewer. Your worst nightmare.
Listen. This has gotten far, far, far out of hand. Let me.
answer the questions!
Listen, I'm.
Where are the other drugs going?
Listen, At this point.
Swear to me!
At this point, I might as well tell you the truth. But now,
should have done that many hours ago.
now knowing that you're working for Marquis, because Marcus slipped up, said something about Marquis, I think I might have deduced what's going on here. Okay, we work for Marquis. Me and Sultan. This whole operation is his.
Insight check.
Go ahead.
8.
I'd like to roll inside as well.
Okay, go ahead.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Rafa's not sure. Seeker believes he's telling the truth. At this point, there's no reason to me lying any further. I didn't want to give you any information because you're working for the government, and I didn't want to point them towards Marquis, but he's set this entire operation up in a way that he's going to come out scot-free, and it's not fair.
Seth knew it.
He drove a great bargain, and now all fingers are pointing at us. His fingerprints are not on any of the evidence, and I understand if you don't believe me, but please spare our lives.
He would never do that. Lord Marquis is a great man.
You don't know very much about your boss, obviously. I assume you're one of his right-hand men. One of his specialists.
He brought me out from the streets.
So he could use you.
I think he's telling the truth.
He uses all of us. He uses everyone.
I'm such a great judge of character.
Oh, I feel faint. These wounds.
Punch him in the face.
Okay. He kind of passes back out. Here comes Sidarthur. Rafa,
Did you suspect this?
I have a confession of my own.
You're in on it.
I believe you and Seeker, Marcus to be good men. Working for the government, we had our suspicions of Marquis as well. We assumed if we could get close to him, we might could get to the bottom of this, whether he was in charge or it was someone else. As Benjamin here was saying, There's no evidence that points towards Marquis at this point. So these two could be lying. But Marquis is not a man that's easy to get close to, even as government. So we kind of had to set it up as if we were investigating someone else. There's multiple of his ship captains that have been the ones transporting these fake coins.
Why would he send us to find these fake coins in the first place?
Are you referring to the ones that are
Yeah, the one I kept calling Lord Marquis.
Hector? Varith?
Yeah.
Like I said, there's no evidence that points towards him. So if he makes it, he basically made it look like he caught his own employee and then sent the government the results. Hey, this was one of my ship captain's doings. Now, we're not sure. It may not be him. We need more evidence. We need into that vault, which is what I've been working on. Here, come here. Both of you come, all three of you, come this direction. And he kind of leads you back down one of the pipes. And it's like, I don't even know if those two dimwits know anything about this. But he pulls out this map that he was looking at earlier, and you can see it's a couple pages out of a book or something that he's kind of put together. I was reading up on the history of the bank in the library down here when you left. I was just trying to figure out if I could find any kind of blueprints or anything about the bank. And I found that hundreds of years ago when this place was built, that they built this drainage system because this bank is right on the edge of the river. If it was to flood, which it has several times over the last several hundred years, if the river gets up too high, it floods the lobby. Well, the elevator shafts lead down to a drainage pipe that leads out into the river. I think it actually goes under the river. I believe they've actually used it as like a security feature for if they need to smuggle somebody out or in. If there was to be a situation like today, they might have taken the president down to the lower levels and, evacuated him out through there. And I'm thinking that could be a way in. But I don't know how to find it.
What's the point of going in now if you have all the information you need from these two?
I don't have anything. We don't have the coins. All we have is a confession from this goofball who could just be trying to lead us astray.
Well, are we going back in again?
You raised the alarm, right?
We didn't. It was raised.
Well, yeah, anyway, it was because of you. I could hear it from down here. I heard the bell ringing, so I assumed. Well, where were you when the alarm was raised?
In the president's office.
Where's that in the bank?
Second floor. Behind some doors. I could show you if I was there.
Okay. So right now, what'll happen is the bank will be locked down at this point. No one in or out. We know that there's not guards in the vault area. That's where we don't know for sure what's down there. But guards aren't going to be there, especially now, because there's no one in or out. The elevators will be stationary. They're probably focusing all of the attention in that one area, trying to figure out who was there and where you may have went. Now may be the best time to go in.
What do you think?
You need your staff back, and I would like my bow. Perhaps,
Did they take my shield?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I didn't know you had a shield.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have a shield. We just need to figure out which vault it is. We need to ask these boys some more questions.
You stay here, ask the questions, we'll go ahead. It will be a few minutes before they wake up again. Sika, can I speak to you?
Sure.
We're gonna get away from Sidarthur.
Take your time.
What do you think of this situation?
At this point, I'm not exactly sure who to trust.
I trust Lord Marquis with my life.
Well, from what we gathered from the president there, it sounded to me like he was telling the truth.
Well, that may be true, but do you care if he's telling the truth? Does it bother you?
I mean, he is our employer.
I owe him a lot more gratitude and servitude, subservience, honor to him rather than the government, who has done nothing for me.
Well, if what he's doing is crooked, shouldn't we stop him?
I am a trained killer. I have stolen many things.
I mean, I'm not above killing myself, but
If he is doing this, it does not bother me. I simply thought someone was messing with his organization, and that is what was important to me.
well, what do you think? Should we go to the bank?
We can go see what we find, see what is what. But I do not plan on betraying Lord Marquis's trust.
Well, we'll see what this is all about then.
See.
As a I told you when we started this that Rafa is very loyal. Okay.
I see now why it has like a code.
Yeah. Okay.
No.
Have they woken back up yet?
I bet we can wake him up.
Which one would you like to talk to?
Let's talk to Silton. I think he might know a bit more than he acts like.
Okay. I start slapping his cheeks.
Yeah. What do you want?
Are we asking the questions?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you take your turn.
Where's the access located in the river to the bank?
Are you talking about that drainage pipe that people talk about?
Yeah.
People talk about it, do they?
It's a myth. I've never seen it. Hasn't been used in centuries if it's there.
You are truly becoming dead weight to us. Your president has already told us that you work for Lord Marquis. Is this true?
I work for Benjamin. He made a deal with Marquis.
Insight check.
Okay.
That's better. 17.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
What is the grand scheme of all this?
Well, money's power, right? So, we've been creating
our own money. I don't know what Marquis has planned. We just take a cut of the coin. But the way he set it up, the coin printer is in our vaults.
Which vault?
The coins come here. Which vault? 7C.
Inside check.
Okay.
24.
It's telling the truth.
I have no reason to lie anymore. Are you gonna let us go, or are you gonna kill us here?
If we let them go, they're probably just gonna run back.
If they do work for Lord Marquis,
If Marquis finds out that we told you, he'll kill us. We have no choice but to leave town to survive. It's clear that some of his men can march right in there and try to kill us anyway.
only us.
Also,
Anyone could have done what you fools did.
apparently they might also run back to the bank, though, and then they would tell them and warn them, and then they would know we were coming.
Anything else you'd like to add? Give us a reason to keep you alive.
I think I already have. I don't have much more information to offer.
You have any more questions?
Which one of the vaults holds the gold?
Before it gets moved, it's in the same vault that it's printed in.
Which is
7C.
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 And then it gets moved in smaller portions into multiple accounts. Some that are mine, or Benjamin's, or Marquis', or even some of his employees. Ship captains, they don't know that the money comes back from Marquis. They think they're working out of the bounds of Marquis' hand. They don't realize that they're working for Marquis because we're doing all the legwork.
Who all is in on this? Just the two of you?
Inside the bank,
Yes.
there's us, the one that operates the coin printer, and maybe I think there's one other guard.
Who operates the coin printer?
His name's Jarvis. That's about all I know. Wouldn't know him if I saw him.
You have been very helpful, Sultan.
Is that enough to keep me alive?
Perhaps. No, knock him out.
Okay.
Is there any sticks or anything floating around in the water down here that I see?
Though
Like long enough to be like a staff?
no, it hasn't rained in the past several days, and it's like there's just a trickle of water in the bottom of this thing, and everything, any kind of sticks that you see is just little loose
Okay.
debris. It's not big stuff.
Okay. Wait, like sticks like that?
Yeah, I'd say there'd be a stick that long.
Okay.
About a foot long.
I'm gonna create a wand.
You're gonna create a wand.
How long does that take?
Shouldn't take very long. It'll take a short rest.
30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, you can. I don't care. I don't know what's going on in Rafa's mind right now.
You don't want to know.
Hey, Rafa, what of my cane?
I toss it to him.
Appreciate it. Did you have to use it?
No, I used my hand crossbow.
Okay.
I'm not gonna worry about the wand right now.
Okay.
What languages do you know?
Common and giant.
Okay.
Why do I know giant? Why did I choose giant?
Seeker doesn't know why he knows giant.
No idea why
He was
giant.
made that way. He's built different.
Apparently. I don't know why I chose giant. I had something in mind when I chose that. I don't know what it was.
Are we keeping them alive? I think that we should kill them. We cannot allow them to get back to the bank before we do. Marshal the defenses against us.
I agree with that, but I'm a little more reserved on just outright killing them.
It does not bother me.
Now, Rafa, I mean, I'm not what you call just a real, I work for the government, but I'm not afraid to do stuff under the table. I don't know how I would feel about you killing them right here. You already kidnapped them.
For you.
I didn't ask you to kidnap them.
You didn't ask me not to.
I didn't, no. But that's why I would, let it slide. We gotta prove this thing first. If they were in on it, regardless, they'll be going to jail. At least have trial. Like we said, there's no proof that it's Marquis. Trust me, the government doesn't want anything to be Marquis. He makes us a lot of money too.
Shall we leave Marcus to watch over them then?
I suppose we could.
And the three of us go on to the bank.
Sure. We'll try and find that tunnel.
Should be fairly easy if you can see.
I can.
I was moving pretty slow.
Do you have a way of creating light or something?
I have fairy fire.
Oh, no, that wouldn't work.
No, yeah, it doesn't work like that. I can if I can do like a I think it's a long rest.
I don't think we can stay here for 8 hours.
He ain't staying here a day. I mean, he can see. All he's got to do is lead the way.
Is this you're talking about it being underwater though, right?
I mean, the pipe is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's when you finish a long rest.
Nobody's got a torch.
Nope.
I've got my matches.
Just grab onto
Wait.
my belt loop.
I just remembered something about artificers. They have that little minor. They have a little minor thing that they can do. Magical tinkering.
You have a flashlight.
I do.
You do?
A 5-foot radius flashlight. Yeah. I'm gonna take a little stick, and I'm gonna use my wood carving tools and carve a couple of little runes in it. This only takes an action to do.
Okay.
And it shines 5 foot of bright light around it. It's basically, the light cantrip, more or less.
Better than my matches.
Lead the way. Zika.
I'm staying here with the prisoners.
For now.
Sounds good.
I guess we're off to find
I should have brought him in on that conversation earlier.
Oh, Marcus?
Yeah. I didn't know you wanted to actually play him.
We'll
You
just
wouldn't-
say
yeah.
you were talking to him too.
How does he feel about it? I don't know his alignment. I don't know
I don't
anything
know
about
anything
it.
about him. I don't know anything
So
about his
he's-
character. Other than
He might be the least concerned about loyalty to Marquis because he really just works for him for money. Like, he kind of pulled you off the streets, and then Seeker was like, I don't really know who I am. And he kind of, built him into something.
That's why you don't know why you have giant.
Yeah.
Because you don't know who you are.
But
That's why my
he kind
character's name is
of
Seeker.
gave
He's
Seeker a
looking for
home, and he
weapons.
kind of raised you. So Marcus is just like, it's a good job. So he's pretty neutral. Neutral.
True neutral.
Yeah.
I have a feeling like his actual alignment's gonna be something like either chaotic good or like lawful good or something like that.
Text him and ask him. Will he answer you quickly?
I don't know. Probably not.
Call him.
He probably doesn't even know. Why? What are you thinking?
I don't know.
You don't want to mess with it? Okay. So we're going?
Sure. Yeah. I guess we're trying to find our way into the tunnel now, or whatever.
Okay.
Through
Who's
through
leading the way?
Okay. You're looking at what's his name? Yeah, Sidarthur. Sidarthur's kind of map, this old decrepit kind of fake drawing thing, and you're just walking, just using general sense of direction. You're walking towards the river, and it's kind of feels a little bit cooler as you're walking toward it, and you're kind of moving downhill. And the tunnel suddenly one gets a little bit wider.
How far have we gone?
I mean, not real far. Like you went the direction that you saw Sidarthur coming from, and you kind of made a left at one, and went straight a while, and then it came to a T, and you went right, and that's as far as you went.
I have forgotten my crossbow.
Where?
Back with the others in Marcus. I'll be right back. And I take off running back.
Okay.
And I don't have it on me. I really forgot it.
Where? Well, how did you leave it laying?
I left it on purpose.
Okay, that's what I. Okay, yeah, fine.
I killed them.
The dudes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say that I actually dropped it like away from Marcus. I just like I was in the back, and I laid it back when I was about right at the edge of my range, so he couldn't see me. What is he?
I think he's a human. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, yeah, he couldn't see me, and I'll just shoot them both,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's human.
and I'll catch back up.
Okay. When you got back to him, you realized that Marcus was not there.
Cool, makes it easier.
Marcus was not there.
Sorry, I forgot this completely.
Sorry.
Marcus seems to have run off.
Really?
Yes,
Well, what about the other two?
he killed them.
Strange. I wonder where he went.
I do not know.
I wonder if he's working with the Marquis or if he's working for the government.
Is he working for you, Sidarthur?
Marcus?
No. Oh, yes, Marcus.
Marcus? Not that I know of. I've never seen him before.
Very strange.
Well, wherever he went, we need to, I guess, just focus on the mission for the moment.
Lead the way.
All right, I'll keep going.
Okay. So you've come to this kind of bigger tube, and it seems to lead down more. And
Did he leave him alive?
the
Yeah.
dudes that were there?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were
He did?
alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. All right.
I mean, they were still tied up,
All right.
but yeah. Okay. You've entered this kind of bigger tube, and you're going. It's going at a down, kind of a pretty steep downward angle. You know, this is like the water kind of gets diverted to here, and then it goes down. Then you get to the bottom. It kind of flattens out a bit, and it just comes to a wall, but this wall it's like there's metal here instead of the concrete of the rock that's carved out, there's metal.
This is strange.
Do you see an opening?
I'm gonna feel around. Is there anything?
You notice feeling around that the metal that's there is really thin. Like you're touching it, and it just doesn't feel as solid as you thought, and then you knock on it, and it's like sounds hollow behind it.
One second.
Do you have any kind of tool for that?
I'm going to look and see if I do. I'm not sure if I do or not. I think I might. It's been a minute since I played an artificer. Sorry.
Have you ever played one before?
No, I meant the last
Just this
time.
one? Okay.
Yeah, this is the only
last
one.
time he played.
Yeah.
What you got there, Seeker? This looks like the place.
It's strange metal, and it sounds hollow.
Here, let me try something.
He steps forward, and you see him. He opens up the inside of. He's got kind of a longer trench coat on, and he opens it up, and he unlatches something, and there's this whole array of like tools comes down, and he pulls out this thing, kind of looks like a pen, big thick pen, and he gets up to the middle, and he traces kind of a doorway shape, and it looks like chalk as he puts it on, and then he puts a cap back on the thing, and he sticks it back in his thing, and he just stands there a minute, and then you notice that the metal starts getting just red hot around the area that he traced out, and
Hey, Seeker, you mind giving that a quick punch?
Yeah, I'll give it a Superman punch. I'll just run up to it and smack it.
No,
Okay.
you're good. As you do, it doesn't take near as much as you thought it was going to.
You kind of fall forward.
Yeah, you
forward.
just bust through it, and this thing clangs against the floor below, and you're now in a pretty large tunnel that stretches as far as you can see before.
That was quite the gadget.
Yeah. Perks of the job.
Do you mind if I ask what exactly that was?
It's some sort of chemical agent. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I just know what it does.
Interesting. I might, if I could get my hands on something like that, I might incorporate that into some of my
Here
gadgets
you go.
and stuff.
He hands you that one.
If we need it again, I'll borrow it, but I can get another one anytime.
Well, thank you.
No problem.
I'll just keep leading the way, I suppose. Down this
Walking
next
through the tube. Okay. You walk for what seems quite a while. It's very cold in here, and it's kind of damper. It's a little bit more wet, because you can deduce that you're going under the river at this point. And you come to the end of it, and it just kind of all of a sudden you see light, kind of just a very dim light, and just a big square opening up in front of you. You can see just the faintest of dim light just glowing down into this big opening in front of you.
Well, you want to check out that?
I can.
I'll let him go in front of me.
Okay. Are you going all the way up there?
Yep.
Okay. As you kind of get close enough, you realize that all of a sudden that this big kind of square opening is a shaft going up. And as you get close enough that you can stand in it, you look up and you can see just faint glowing light coming in from almost like windows up six or seven little pieces of light you can see up through there.
Did I see anything to climb with? A ladder or staircase or anything?
There's like a pulley system with some large like cables and ropes, really thick ropes. The sides of the shaft are relatively smooth. I mean, you might could climb them, but there's pulleys and ropes. You're in an elevator shaft. So.
This seems to be an elevator shaft.
Interesting.
I can't believe this worked. We should have just done this in the first place.
I wish we would have known about this in the first place.
Yes, you had a map to this place and you did not tell us.
I hadn't researched.
Well, now that we're here,
I'm gonna just start climbing up one of the pulleys. Try to, I guess.
Okay.
We're gonna get up and into.
Yeah.
How far do I see?
What are you going
lights?
to do if the elevator decides to come down?
jump.
Is there water below it?
No. Just, I mean, it's kind of damp.
There's no like call system or button down here.
Not where you're at, no.
Okay. Can you like grab hold of the ropes and like pull? Like kind of.
Try. You can try.
Would you like to help me? Perhaps
Sure.
we can lower the elevator to us or something. I'm not sure.
I don't know if that'll work or not, but we can
It's
try.
not.
We can try. it.
Okay. Yeah. What do we need to do?
I guess make like a strength check.
Two.
11.
You pull pretty hard. They don't seem to budge.
Any map for this, Sidarthur?
No, unfortunately. I would assume that I think it was rumored that there are 7 layers of vaults. He said 7C for the proper vault, right?
Is that the bottom one or the top one?
That's a great question. Probably the bottom. Did you happen to notice when you were in there? Did you take the elevator?
That way?
No.
Well, we did to the second floor up, but like, no, we walked upstairs.
I think we walked
Yeah,
upstairs.
we walked upstairs. So.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I think you took the elevator.
Did we? I don't remember.
Yeah, you were in the elevator with
Well, we went up
Dude.
though. We didn't go down.
Well, they're very scientific to have working elevators.
well, it's just rope and pulley.
I mean, my character would probably remember what it saw, even if Seth can't from November.
You did, yeah, you would have noticed. You noticed that going down went up in number.
Okay, so
Like
7
sub-level
closest
such and such. Whereas you went up to floor 2, but then there's sub-level for vaults. So like the first level of vaults would be the highest layer of vaults, and 7 would be at the bottom.
Okay.
Well, can I try pulling myself up? Like, just
Yeah,
hand.
make an athletics check.
That's
How far up is the first level then from us?
Probably like 60 feet.
Oh, okay.
7.
7. You're kind of struggling a little bit. You're making it, just really slow.
This is rope. No chains or anything.
They're really heavy duty ropes.
Okay.
There's not like some kind of weird access ladder or something like that going up.
Not that you see, no.
Could we cut one end of the rope and then would that work? If you
No,
is
if
the
you-
rope
if-
tight?
If you
Taut?
if
It's
it's
really taut?
if it's a pulley, you cut one side, you're gonna be just pull the whole other loop around down to you, and it's just gonna fall flat. If it's a pulley, wouldn't that be the way that work? Yeah.
Is it hold? How's the rope below the elevator?
Because
If it's looped all the way down and back up, it's pulling the elevator. Unless the elevator comes all the way down here.
it's like curtains. Like, it had like,
Can I deduce if I cut this, the elevator would fall?
yes.
Okay.
So is there like a pulley system, like a gears and all that stuff down here
Yes.
on the ground? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you can kind of see how it operates. Like,
Can you make it move a little? If it's say at the top level and you make it go down 1 and we are holding on to it, it will raise us up to the right height, correct? Or you might just bring the whole thing down and then make it to go up. You know machinery, I do not.
How loud was that elevator when you were inside?
How loud was it, AJ?
I would
You could tell it was
imagine-
operating. It was fairly quiet.
Since it's rope and whatnot, it'd probably just be a squeak, wouldn't it? Just
Yeah, pretty well. I mean, and then the whole thing. I mean, if it's like,
it's like Dark Souls elevators. Going up.
I mean, it made some noise while you were on it, but
Who pays attention to elevator rides?
I'm just worried that it, if this elevator's moving and no one's operating it, that it's probably gonna be a little suspicious.
Well, maybe. I don't know. My original idea with cutting the rope was like to use it to run like around the edges, acrobatically climbing.
oh yeah,
But
that would have been
if the
impressive.
whole thing would fall on my head, it wouldn't work.
Yeah, I
I'm
wouldn't-
guessing these ropes are pretty big, right?
Yeah, they're very large.
Yeah.
But it's tight.
It's tight.
It's very tight. Okay, I'm gonna try to run up the rope, kind of like Chinese acrobats do, with their feet and their hands, just
Okay.
kind of doing
Sure.
that. I'll try to.
acrobatics check.
Yeah. Gosh, 9.
You're getting it, but you're kind of losing ground. But you're part way up it.
Well, I guess I'll try again.
Yeah, just make another try.
9.
You're struggling.
That
You
was
can kind of
almost
hear
a
Sidarthur chuckling a little bit. Hey,
I slide down.
okay.
I'm gonna try again.
I was going to let him try
Me?
since he's laughing.
Oh, well, I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, Rafa,
I cannot.
I'll give it a try, though.
He doesn't. I mean, he goes a little bit and then slides back down.
Yeah, harder than it looks. Those ropes are so big.
So big.
You can't grab them.
Yes. Try again.
As you wish.
He just did about like you did. He gets up about part way, and then he'll keep trying.
That's 12.
Oh,
Just wait
natural
for-
one. No, he falls off, and he had gotten up a little ways. And he takes a point of damage.
Oh! Never again.
Do we have any rope?
I don't know if I started out with a pack or not. I can't even remember.
I don't have
I
a
didn't
pack
write it
rope
down.
down.
I didn't write it down either. I don't think that was in our backgrounds.
Why, we're not very well prepared.
Let me try one more time.
Try it again.
16.
Oh, 16. Yeah, you're making progress this time, and you get all the way up to that where the first light was coming in. Do you want to get all the way up there?
To
Like-
the 7th floor. Or
Okay.
To the 7th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you get there and you kind of peer up above the edge, you can see kind of a little gate that goes in front of the doorway. You can see light coming out from the inside, and you don't see any guards at first. You're just kind of looking, you don't see anything, and then all of a sudden you see something floating down the center of the hallway. It's like a gold pyramid kind of shape, and it's floating away from you, and it gets kind of close to the end of the hall, and then it turns and it starts coming back towards you, and you kind of duck down.
Can I see letter numbers on any of these vaults?
You could see the first door on your left was A. You could see that.
And is this a door or a like bank vault like I'm thinking of, like,
It's more of like a door. It's like
Okay.
a big kind of heavy looking.
how far is the
wooden-
third door from me then?
There's doors on both sides, and they are. They're about 10. They're 10 feet apart,
Okay.
and so the third door would be 30 or 40 feet from you.
Well, but it goes one like
Yeah,
this.
they're directly across from each other.
Okay, so
They're
the
doors
third
on
one
both
could
sides.
possibly just be 20 foot from me.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. How long does the entire thing appear to be?
Probably like close to 100 feet.
Okay. I'll wait for the pyramid to make its way back towards me, and once it's about 25 foot going back that way, I'm gonna try to jump across to the gate.
Okay. It comes all the way up almost to the gate, and then it turns really fast, spins around, and it goes back the other direction. Try to jump, make an acrobatics check. Yeah, whatever number that is.
19.
19, okay.
18, sorry.
You kind of leap across and grab onto the ledge.
Can I open the gate?
Yeah, it's not locked. It's just kind of hard to push it open.
Okay.
But it's like it's a slide. It slides one direction from one side. From your side, it'll slide from right to left.
Okay. And then I'm going to rush over I'm going to find door 3, hopefully.
C?
Yeah.
Okay, it is the...
Doing 1, 2, 3, it should be just like 20 foot. But I don't know if that's how it works.
Yeah, that's what it. We'll say that. Yeah.
All right. Should I do a sneak?
Yeah, go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay. 16.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. When I get up there, I'm going to whip out my thieves' tools and try to pick the lock real quick.
On the door, on door C.
Yeah, 7C.
Okay. Make a check.
That's cogged.
Yeah.
Use that.
Huh?
Use that. It would have stopped.
16.
What is it? Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Plus
so 26.
26. Okay, you're surprised. The lock isn't what you thought it was going to be. It's not hard at all to get in there, but the lock is different than something that you've seen before. But it's really easy to pick.
Okay.
So you kind of fiddle around with it, and it unlocks.
Okay. And I kind of, where's the pyramid at this point?
It's probably about to turn around.
Okay. I go in, but I don't close the door. The way.
You go in?
Yeah, into the vault.
Okay.
Is there lights on in the vault? I guess. If I
Yeah. Like the hallway that you're in,
Yeah.
there's a few torches lit, and then when you get in there, you're not shutting the door, but you're going in.
I want to pull it.
Are you pulling it?
As I step in, is there a way of opening it from the inside?
Yeah.
Okay, pull it shut.
You're pulling it shut.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, is there lights and stuff in here?
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff in there.
Is there sound of a printer
Yeah.
printing?
Yeah.
Is there a lot of people in here?
It's not a very big room.
Okay.
You step in. There's one guy over by what you assume is this coin printer. It's a mixture of wood and metal parts. And he doesn't seem to hear you come in because he's over there where it's working. But you also notice that there are 2 more of the pyramid things that turn and look at you as you shut the door.
Okay.
And you kind of hear something over to your left. So you shut the door, and the corner to your left, I mean, it's not a very big room. Can't remember exactly how big it is until we look at it here in a second. But it is to your left, and you spin your head around to the left, and you see in the corner something that reminds you of Seeker at first. It's a ginormous metal construct. It has on like leather kind of draping armor, like a leather cape, leather belt, and it's standing there with its arms folded, just kind of towering above you, and you just see its head kind of come up as you shut the door, and it drops its arms and pulls out some type of knife or sword. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
No, that's okay. 22.
Okay, hold on. So that on right there is where you came in. So place your mini where you're at.
Okay.
Seeker, what are you doing at this moment?
I'm going to try to keep climbing up the ladder if I can.
Okay, try to climb it.
Okay, that's not bad. That is you said athletics.
Yeah, do athletics.
That's 18.
All right, yeah. You make it up to the ledge, making acrobatics to leap across to the door that he already had open.
That's a 6.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
No. That's a 4. How far down is it?
60.
Probably 60 feet.
I'm going to cast Featherfall.
Okay. Good
I
call.
shoot up feathers out from the back there and just slowly fall back down to the ground.
You know, Siki, you're really making me not want to climb that again.
Yeah, that didn't go well.
Okay. Sidarthur's going to try to climb it real quick. Okay, that's a little better. That's not. He slides back down.
I don't know if I can do it.
Let me get something going here. I was not expecting you to go in there by yourself.
I love doing stupid things. I just wish. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh, boy.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Oh, boy.
Hopefully.
There's a goon over here in the corner. This is... It looks like a... Yeah, that's a machine, even though it's actually like a catapult or something. He still doesn't even realize you're there.
I forgot what those things are called.
We didn't get his name, did we? Because the guy said he didn't know who he was.
Oh, yeah.
Silton said
That
he
coin
didn't
printer
know.
guy?
Yeah.
He said his name was Jarvis.
Oh, Jarvis.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
thank you.
Oh, are these the pyramid things?
Yes.
Oh, God. What are those?
What are those? Is this Tiger Skull?
Yes.
Sweet.
It's the Sentinel of Sorrows.
Ah.
Oh, and you can get the whole collection for yourself. 50% off with code sorrowful 50. I shouldn't have, he let me name it, and I should not have named it sorrowful because I can't even say it. Sorrowful 50. All right.
I rolled
you roll
22.
initiative?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to continue to try to climb up.
Okay, go do it one more time.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad. 12.
Okay, you're making it. You're about halfway up, but you're struggling. Make one and do another one.
That's a 10.
Still struggling, but you're gonna stay there for a second.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Did anyone roll higher than a 22?
I haven't finished rolling them yet. Hold on.
So he's like a construct that has like a bunch of little mini drones that fly around with him. I'm gathering. That's what it looks like anyway.
What's your dex modifier?
4.
Okay. The Sentinel actually rolled the same as you, so but you're gonna get to go first. Yeah. So it's gonna be Rafa. Then it's gonna be him. And then, oh my gosh, the table's not level. Okay. I'll let you go ahead and take a turn.
Okay. I'm sticking my hands out, and I'm going to say, Jarvis, could you please ask these things to stand down? Benjamin sent me down to check on you.
He kind of whips his head around from what he's doing, and he says, "There's nothing I can do." About that time, the Sentinel's going to shoot at you or do something. He's going to take his turn. He's just going to step
Can I say
toward
that
you.
I put a defensive... I took a defensive action and said that then?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Okay, he's going to move up on you and attack you with his bronze gladius
Disadvantage
because you're
because I have a defensive stance.
okay.
Right. That's how defensive stance is. Taking the
Is
defense
that
act.
with a rogue thing?
No, that's
No,
just anybody can take the action.
anybody can
to-
It's your whole action
Yeah.
to do so.
Oh, okay, got you. Okay, so it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay,
So if he had advantage, it's just one roll.
it was an advantage. The first one is a 24.
That is. Disadvantage.
I'm rolling 2 dice.
Oh, I thought you had it. Oh, I thought you'd given him advantage. 'Cause you
No.
rolled it without me saying anything the first time.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
Okay, they both hit there. No, I was rolling 2 the first time because I was making 2 attacks, and then you said disadvantage, so I just took the
Okay.
lower one.
Gotcha. Can I have a pencil? Gotta write down some hit die here.
You take 14 piercing damage.
He's a gladius.
Yeah. As he kind of stabs you with it, moving toward you. I'm going to let you make another climbing thing. Are you still hanging onto the ropes?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on. Okay, that's actually pretty good. 17.
17? Okay. You make it up to the ledge again.
Okay.
Make an acrobatics check to jump across.
Come on. That's 10.
You're hanging on by one arm. We're going to go back to the other. It's
You want me to like a dexterity saving throw or something?
no, not yet. It's back to Jarvis,
Okay.
and he is going to. He's going that way. That's all he's going to do. Now it's the pyramid dudes. They're just going to maintain just being locked on you. Yeah. They're just kind of dancing around. This one's going to move over here. And this one is going to move right here. Okay. Make another acrobatics check. Or make an athletics check to pull yourself up.
That's a 13.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to say you get up there.
Okay.
You kind of scramble and get your knee up there and push yourself up. And so where's your... Do you have a mini?
No, I don't.
And you come face to face with this.
Okay.
And it just kind of locks in on you, and you just kind of see like a bright light kind of activate in the front of it. Rafa, your turn.
Keeping my hands up. Stand down! I work for Marquis. He's asked me to check on things.
Okay.
This is directed to the
To Jarvis?
no, to the guy. Since Jarvis said he couldn't stop it, I'm
Oh,
directing
okay.
it to this guy.
Okay.
And I'll take the defensive action once more, if that doesn't seem to work. You want a deception, or that's
Yeah.
that's not a lie. Marquis, I do work for Marquis, and he did ask me to check on this. Oh, deception's a better roll for me, though.
Hold on just a second.
I'm arguing for persuasion.
Okay. Just make a deception check.
Do you want me to roll initiative?
8.
Yeah, I guess roll initiative.
It's a 9.
9. Okay. Okay, whose turn was it?
I just
just did that?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, you're still defense. He's attacking you again. At disadvantage. Okay, that one is a 9 and a 16.
That just hits.
Just hits. 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
As he's still kind of stabbing at you. Then it's Jarvis's turn. He's gonna run over here, and you see him. Well, I don't know if you would see him. Are you focused on him or on the sentinel?
Looking between both of them.
Okay, he runs over and he pulls a chain on the wall, and I mean, he's pulling a chain on the wall.
Okay. Does it make a sound or?
Not other than him pulling the chain.
Okay.
Does these constructs just fall dead at my feet?
This floating dude that's out here with Seeker is going to attack you.
Oh, okay.
That bright light that was kind of in its eye, lights up even brighter, and all of a sudden, just a line of fire shoots out from its eye. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, like cone of fire or something? Or, was it Burning Hands? That's a 9.
9. Okay, that's going to be a fail.
Critical failure.
You are going to take 9 fire damage. It's just kind of like, I mean, it doesn't even necessarily look like fire. Like, you don't see flames. It's just a bright flash, just a ray that just hits you right in the chest. Okay. Rafa, you see the 2 floating guys that are in there. The eyes on them start to light up as well as they're kind of training on you. Seeker, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to... I'm going to rush up and try to grapple the thing out of the air, if I can.
Okay.
And when I do it, I'm going to try to raise it up just high enough to where the gun barrel off of my turret comes up, and I'm going to blast it with that.
Okay.
So I'm going to try to grapple it, though.
Is that strength versus strength? Seth, I think.
Strength versus whichever you want.
That was a 7 for me.
I can do strength or dex. Mm-hmm. That's unfortunate for you, Tyrell.
Yeah.
Well, I think you would have. I don't know. Okay, anyway, no, it kind of, as you're diving toward it, it like strafes out of your way.
Okay. Bonus action, I'm still going to turn toward it and then fire a blast.
Sure, do it.
That's a hit. It does 2d8. That's a 19 plus 7 to hit.
Yep, it hits. Wow. Golly, that thing's powerful.
And where's my d8? It is 2d8. It's 4. And it's been a minute. Yeah, it's just 2d8. Okay, so 8 points of damage.
8 points
And
of
it gets
damage?
pushed back 5 feet.
8 points of damage, okay.
8 points of force damage.
8 points of force damage, and it's pushed back how far?
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay.
And that's all I'm going to do for the moment, I guess.
How far did you tried to tackle it?
Yeah, I was where it was before it got pushed back.
Are you gonna? I'm gonna say you went past it when you dove at it.
Okay.
So if you shot it, I'm gonna say it pushed it back this direction.
Oh, okay.
5 feet. And then you're like right here. Okay. Rafa.
You're making a mistake. The true intruder is down in the shaft below. But I will pull out my hand crossbow and shoot at him point blank. I have disadvantage on that
Okay.
since it's within melee. Uh, 15 to hit him.
15 misses.
Okay. Do I have a second attack? Do I have 2 attacks?
I think so.
Yeah, are you a 5th level fighter?
5th level fighter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll take the second shot as well. $16? No. 18.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. And I will put a push on him. When you hit 1 die damage, I need a strength save, please.
Okay.
Oof.
20.
Okay, yeah, he succeeds that, but he still takes the damage. So it's a D6 and then a D8. $12 damage.
Okay.
I am here to help.
Okay. Now it's his turn. Okay, he's just gonna attack you again. You're not defensive this time. That misses. 25 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
6 damage. He's just stabbing you. Okay, Jarvis's turn. He's pulling on that chain, and then he's gonna run over here. He's saying, I don't know what to do! I don't know what to do! And he's running over and he gets behind this and starts trying to do something. You can't tell what he's trying to do. He's back behind the sentinel, messing with it.
Stop this thing!
He says, get out of the way! Now it's back to the overseers.
Oh boy.
Okay. This one is going to fire at that mine on the ground next to you.
Okay. I was wondering what those were. I was hoping they were piles of gold.
I thought they were gonna be like little turrets, like they had legs or something. Maybe they walk around, but apparently not.
Very cool looking stuff.
Yeah.
Tiger skull.
It is.
That is sick. Look at that thing.
Are you within 5 feet of it? That thing? That mine?
10 foot.
From the flare mine?
But it looks like.
Yeah,
If those
okay.
squares are 5 foot each.
A group of 4 squares is 5 feet.
Oh, well, then I'm 5 foot, yeah.
Okay.
Do I get a saving throw or anything?
Look at this thing. It's been cocked every time.
It's rolling all over the place.
You're going to take 10 fire damage.
Okay.
Jeez.
You
Is
just
that
see
mine
him
gone?
aim. Yeah, it's gone. You see it aim toward you, and it fires just a line of radiant light. The next thing you know, that thing explodes, and it singes your right arm. Okay, Seeker. Well, yeah, this one is gonna move over here. This one that you shot, Seeker, is gonna spin back around to look at you.
Okay.
Your turn.
Rafa, where are you?
Can I hear him? Through a vault door?
Oh, you shut it.
Yeah, I shut it.
Shot it.
I shut it.
No.
Oh no.
Okay, so I can't hear him. I'm going to cast. No, I'm not. I'm gonna try the same thing again. I'm gonna run and try to grapple it again.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to and try the same thing. Dadgummit. That's a 10.
A 10?
Yeah, to grapple. 10. Yeah.
Not quite.
Okay. Then I'm gonna deploy my turret, and it's gonna climb up the side of the wall, 15 feet.
Okay.
I don't know how far that's
Okay.
gonna be. But
It's not. Yeah, the ceiling's not that high, but
and then fire a blast at that thing.
okay.
That's 16 plus 7 to hit.
That hits.
D8 damage. That's 3. 1. That's 4 points of force damage.
And it's pushed back
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay. It goes out into the elevator shaft.
But it can still fly.
Yeah, it's still flying. Yeah. But it's out in the elevator.
It can only stay 5 foot above the ground. So it falls.
And that's my turn. Well, I'm gonna move back and see if I can see further down the hall. See if I can see him, because I don't know where he went. I have no idea.
You're gonna look for Rafa?
Yeah.
No, you see an empty hall,
Okay.
but you know it was Vault C was where
Okay.
the thing was.
Okay.
So.
Do I see that at all?
Yeah. I mean, you see that A and B were next to you, so.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
This is the logical choice.
Okay.
Do you want to go up?
Well, I've
to
used
it?
my action, so I can't open the door.
Yeah, but you can go the distance to
Yeah.
it.
Okay. I'll go the distance to it then.
Okay. Rafa, back to you.
I will take the disengage action
Okay.
to disengage from that thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just kind of acrobatically jump on these on those barrels and kind of run around this way, since he told me to get out of the way.
You want to go all the way to the?
Yeah. Shut it down. That's a 21 for acrobatics.
21. Yeah, you're good.
So I just backflip on there and just kind of run backwards.
Okay. Do you want to go back to the ground, or you want to stay on top of the barrels?
I can go 35 foot. I'm gonna go
Yeah, you've only gone like 20.
10, 15. I will hop down 20, 25. Yeah, I'll get behind Jarvis.
Okay. That's your turn?
Yep.
Okay. It's the Sentinel's turn. He's gonna turn and look towards you, and suddenly there's just a brilliant, I mean just extremely bright light comes out from the eye in the center of his head, and it just erupts around just the entire room, and you're blinded.
Oh
And so is Jarvis.
boy.
You hear Jarvis. Ah! I can't see!
GG.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, you're blinded. I don't know what all the blinded condition entails, but you're blinded.
Disadvantage on all attacks, saving throws.
Now it's Jarvis. He's feeling his way around.
Oh, God.
Back that direction. Now it's the overseers and this one's gonna shoot a. How far can that? Oh no, it's gonna have to move. You hear kind of the air splitting as it's coming towards you, and it's gonna fire. It's gonna fire at you again. So make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no! All right. That's a 18 plus 2. That's 20. Not natural.
20 not natural saves.
Thank God.
Unbelievably, you're gonna take half damage.
AJ waits until we're down a person to give us a tough fight.
11, so 5.
And I'm not even trying to fight.
Oh boy. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna. Oh wait.
This is
that's
why I'm a
not-
DM. I'm a bad player.
I know you're not. You're a wild player. Okay. Seeker, your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna open the door.
It's locked.
It's locked.
I would assume.
It is locked. Do you have any lockpicking abilities?
I do. I have these tools, and I'm proficient with them.
Okay, well.
With that thing behind me. This is, I guess, technically my action to open this door, right?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to try to open it. It's not bad. What would I add to Thieves' Tools?
Proficiency.
Proficiency bonus?
Yeah.
Okay.
And your dexterity bonus.
So,
Okay.
19,
And my dex
21,
5 plus 16, that's 21, yeah.
21.
21.
Yeah, no problem. Like Rafa saw, it's kind of just like a big keyhole, like a very large key would go in here. So it's really easy to get your thieves' tools in the hole, and then it's just easier than you would even expect to open it. And it just kind of flies open, and you see this mess going on in the room. You see Rafa across the room by a large machine. You see some piles of gold coins, and you see
I'm like looking up at the ceiling.
a massive metal construct standing in front of you facing Seeker, and a couple more of those things flying around the room.
Okay. I'm going to go inside the room, and I'm going to shut the door behind me.
Okay, good plan.
Is that an action?
I'd say the lockpicking was an action.
Okay.
I don't think it's an action. Is it an action to shut a door?
It's an action to lockpick a door.
Yeah, so I was going to say that's his action,
Yeah.
but he could
You
shut the
can
door
free
behind
action.
it.
I'm going to bonus action through my turret, since it's still out there,
Yeah.
shoot that.
Okay. Yeah, now your turret's stuck outside, but
That's an 18 plus
that
7.
hits.
2d8, that's 8. Plus 4, so 12 points of
12
damage.
damage.
And it's pushed back 5 feet.
Okay, it goes down.
Ooh, alright.
You don't? Can you tell that?
No, you would know
No, I wouldn't know that.
Okay,
But
well,
I mentally commanded
You
my
shot
turret
it with
to
the
do
turret.
Yeah.
Your turret would see kind of a hole get knocked through the center of it, and it just falls down onto the ground,
Okay.
kind of sparking. Okay, Rafa, your turn.
I get saving throw on the blindness.
Not that I know of.
You should be able to make a saving throw after you're like a turn.
That's what I would
That
think.
most blindness works.
Most
anyway.
blindness, but I don't know.
It's kind of
Alex
special.
can make some nasty stuff. Might be at the end of my turn. No, nothing.
How long does it last? A minute?
12 seconds, so 2 rounds.
Oh, okay.
2 rounds. That's not too
I will hold my action to shoot. If I am attacked.
Like if something gets right up in your face? Okay. Okay. Duly noted.
Oh, and I'll take a healing potion as a bonus action.
Okay.
Right, you do bonus actions like I do. Or
Yeah, that's
to
fine.
take one yourself as a bonus action.
Yeah.
To feed someone else as an action.
Yep.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
Okay. I wasted 2 potions on the freaking guards. This is my last potion. 5 plus 2, 7. Okay.
You got 7 hit points. Okay. It is now the Sentinel's turn, and him hearing the door shut and knowing that you're blind, he's gonna turn and make a lash at Seeker. 2 actually. 13 and a 16.
Both miss.
Both miss. He kind of lashes twice with his gladius.
What's a gladius?
It's like the Roman sword.
Okay.
It's like a short sword.
Yeah. Got the wide pommel at the.
Yeah, it like starts out skinny and goes up and goes back up to a point.
All right, and that is going to be his turn. So it goes to Jarvis, who can't see. Goes to the overseers. When this one fired at you on the last turn.
It's dead. It's remember.
Yeah, but it fired at you on the last
Yeah.
turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can only one of them attack?
I'm having to play this my own way
Because we're stupid.
No,
I'm stupid.
no,
Because Tyrell
because-
didn't do anything bad.
because that fire line attack can be cast from the Sentinel or the Overseers, but it says it takes 2 actions.
Okay.
So I would assume if one does it on its turn, it can't do it. It has to skip a turn
Yeah.
before it can do it, because
Charge back
that
up.
turn's action, then the next turn's action.
Yeah.
So I'm really just kind of doing it where, like, if one, I'm kind of using them all as.
Yeah.
So like this one did it on his last turn, so this
Do
one
it.
can't do it. But this one could, is what I'm
Okay.
kind of saying. So yeah, the one that's further away there is going to shoot a fire line at your back.
Okay.
Oh no, dexterity saving throw.
No. Come on. It's a 19 plus 2.
Wow. Great. Okay. D8. 13. 17. So 8. No. Yeah, 8. 8 fire damage or radiant damage.
Okay.
No, it's fire damage, my bad. Seeker, your turn now.
Okay. Let's see. I'm going to try to tackle. How big is this guy in reality? Like the whatchamacallit him? The Sentinel.
He's a medium human
Okay.
sized creature.
I'm going to tackle him to the ground if I can.
Okay.
Well. Actually, I'm going to open the door back up first before I do that.
Okay.
Then I'm going to tackle him.
Okay.
Why are you opening the door?
You'll see.
So we can get his turn to come back in.
But he doesn't know that thing is destroyed.
Not sure of it.
Worth it, apparently.
That's a 17 to take him down.
Okay.
Oof. I can already tell that's not going to be.
It's a 19.
Yeah. Okay, and I'm going to mentally command my turret to come back toward where I am anyway.
Okay, let's use a D4 for your turret.
Okay.
So where do you want him?
He went up 15 feet.
He is up on the ceiling.
So he's got to come down 15 feet.
So he's at the floor.
To the floor?
yeah,
You don't
so
want him to just crawl across the ceiling all the way in there?
I guess he could do that. But however far 15 feet will get him toward where I am.
Okay, well, I'm thinking he was somewhere like up here. Mm-hmm. So I think he could probably just come right to the door. Can he only move 15 feet?
Yeah, that's all I can move.
Okay, I'm going to say you
one
can get him right in the door there.
So can it see in?
Yes.
Okay. It's going to blast that one.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
Might hit. No, just misses.
Okay. And that's my turn.
It's your turn.
Yep.
Okay. Then it goes to Rafa then. Who still can't see.
No, 12 seconds is over now.
2 turns.
Yeah, 2 turns
Oh,
away.
has it been 2 turns?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then go ahead. My bad.
Okay.
Your blindness, you kind of shake it off.
I will put.
And you see that now Seeker's in the room.
Yeah. I will attack Don't have advantage. 17 to hit?
Yeah, that hit the sentinel.
Yeah, the main
Yeah,
guy?
yeah.
Okay. Is a because he is within range of Seeker, I have sneak attack. Yeah, that'll be it for now.
Hand crossbowing him.
Yeah. 11 damage to him.
Okay.
I'll use my second attack on him. Natural 1.
Yeah, that's
I'll
gonna
use
miss.
a bonus action to snipe him. 27.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. So that's that plus the D8. D8. 10 more damage. And I have one Battle Master point left. Okay. And I will yell to Seeker, watch out. Watch out for those mines beside you.
Okay.
Jarvis, turn him off.
I can't!
Sentinel's turn. He's going to make 2 attacks on Seeker.
Okay.
One's a natural 20.
Ooh.
The other one is a 5 plus 7, so that would miss. Oh no, it's D6. That is 11 damage.
Holy crap. Alright.
Okay. And then we're going to Jarvis. And he is going to... He can see now. He's going to travel over kind of towards the door over here.
How's the Sentinel looking?
What was that? Make a dash. He's gonna run out the door.
As he tries to run past me, can I make an attack to trip him?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 16 plus unarmed.
Is
Would
that
be
an
what, your
attack
strength?
or?
It's just like grappling, pretty much.
Okay.
So would I make like a dexterity?
Or strength. whichever
Dex
one
versus
on
dex.
Yeah.
And what was yours?
16 plus 3.
No. He falls.
Okay.
Kind of spills onto his face and crams his head against the door. It doesn't make it out. Okay. It's the overseers. They're going to reposition. And this one's dead. He's going to shoot a fire line at Seeker.
Oh boy.
This one's going to move closer to...
I need to make a
Rafa.
dex saving throw.
Oh, yeah. I keep rolling it.
That's 15.
15, that does not quite do it. 12 fire damage.
Okay, that's
Oh, did you ask how the Sentinel was looking? Not bad. A little beat up. Alright, Seeker, it's your turn.
okay. Bonus action. I'm moving my turret into the room up onto the ceiling. So it's crawling up
Yeah.
up there.
Okay.
And then I'm turning around, pulling the door to, and casting Arcane Lock. I'm gonna shove my.
Did you say you opened the door?
I did. I opened it earlier on my other turn. I'm shutting it now since he's still in there.
Okay.
And I'm arcane locking it.
Okay.
This whip flip.
Yeah. Pretty much. And also, same bonus action. I'm going to fire a bullets around into him.
Okay, as you slam the door shut, you hear a thud on the other side of the door. That was all. Okay, now it's...
Okay. That's not good.
You say you're putting it, like, somewhere in here?
On the ceiling.
On the ceiling.
On the ceiling.
It might be, like, right above.
Okay.
Here, somewhere.
That's fine.
That's a 13 to hit.
What were you shooting at?
Him.
Oh, that misses.
Yeah.
Misses, unfortunately. Is that your whole turn?
Yeah.
Okay, now we're back to Rafa.
Light them up, please. I'm going to... Which one is eye is kind of glowing right now?
This one.
Okay, I'm going to shoot at that one.
Okay.
11.
No, misses.
23.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. 9 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my action surge.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot at the mine below it. Is it within 5 foot of it?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot that thing. 15.
15 hits it.
Do I need to do damage to it?
Sure.
Max damage of 10.
Okay. Your arrow flies, hits it. You can tell it does some damage, but nothing happens. Your arrow just glances off of it.
Okay, I will shoot my next attack at the dude.
Okay.
20, not natural.
That hits.
Okay, he is within 5 foot of Seeker, so I get sneak attack. 4, 8. I'm gonna go ahead and add my last Battle Master die to that.
Okay.
Give me a Strength saving throw.
18.
Okay, he stays standing, but add 5 more damage to that.
5 more damage. Okay.
Is second wind a bonus action?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna, as a bonus action, I'm gonna use second wind.
Pretty positive.
Okay.
I think it is too. Nice. 10 plus 5, 15 health.
Wow, 15 hit points back?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. It's the Sentinel's turn. He's gonna make a couple swings at Seeker again.
Okay.
23, 24.
Ooh, both of them?
No, 24.
Oh, 20.
Well, just one of them hit. The
Oh,
other
okay.
one was bad.
I'm going to cast Shield. It's plus 5 to my armor class, so that's 25.
Well done. Your armor class is 20?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Okay, yeah. Then that misses. Okay. That was whose turn? Sorry. Sentinel, Jarvis. He's gonna get up and open the door.
It can't because the arcane
It's
block.
arcane. He's gonna try to open the door. That's his turn. Overseers. This one's gonna fly towards the Sentinel. And
No way.
what?
Is he gonna heal him?
Yes.
Whoa.
And you see it kind of beam something into the Sentinel, and then it just falls to the ground.
That's sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Might have to use some of that for an enemy sometime.
That's a pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really
I
awesome.
like this like construct thing. It's really cool.
Okay. The other one is just floating, hovering over here. Well, it's going to come over here. Okay. Now it is Seeker's turn.
Okay. I'm going to. Let's see. I'm going to try to. What am I going to do here? I'm going to fire Firebolt at that mine.
Okay.
So stupid. 9 to hit.
You-
Also, it's a disadvantage, isn't it? Because I'm within.
It's fine.
melee.
It's just sitting there. You hit it, it does nothing.
And bonus action, I'm going to shoot him, the
Sentinel?
Sentinel, with the turret. That's 17 plus 7.
That hits.
Okay, that's 2d8. That's 5. That's 5. 10 points of damage.
Good job.
And that is my turn.
All right, we are going back to Rafa.
Shoot him in the back.
Okay.
25.
25 hits. Hard.
15 damage.
Oh.
That had sneak attack in it. 16.
That just hits.
10 more.
10 more.
2 6s and a 5.
That's what we were missing right there. Rafa with the huge attack. Shot him with the hand crossbow. Slide 2 arrows right into his back, in between the armor. And now it's the Sentinel's turn. And he's gonna. Yeah, he's getting attacked right there. You see his head light up, and he's gonna fire line you.
Okay. Is that the blind thing?
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
fire
make a
thing.
dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Okay, gotcha. That's 12.
It doesn't do it. 11 fire damage. And
Use potions.
Well, I don't really know for sure. I thought you could, but I'm not positive about that. So yeah, that was 11 points of damage, so that's
You're at 3.
yeah. I thought you could, but
all right,
they don't require to eat or sleep or drink or breathe or
Jarvis's turn.
anything.
He doesn't know what's going on.
so confused.
Aren't we all, Jarvis? Aren't we all?
That overseer it's going to turn towards Rafa. And it's going to be Seeker's turn.
Okay. I'm going to. What to do here? I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
It's 1d8 plus my spell casting modifier, so it's 5 plus 7. That's 12 hit points. That's 15. And then I'm going to drink a potion as a bonus action.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know if that would work for. I remember when it was in an Unearthed Arcana, they had it
Why
where you
couldn't you do
could.
that?
Because
you're a machine.
Machine.
Oh. Well, why would Cure Wounds work?
Because it's magic.
Potions?
So what
Okay,
you're
so-
saying is you have to
Okay, well,
repair yourself.
I do remember though, like that you're made of organic and inorganic material. So I mean,
Take a potion, Tyrell. It's a DM's
was
call.
was it 2?
2d4 plus 2.
4 plus 2.
Want to borrow a d4?
No, it's just going
You
to
got
roll
two?
it
I got
twice.
1. That's
Oh, gosh. It's one of those reversals.
3 and 1, so 4 plus
Well, it's 2.
plus
6.
6.
6.
And that's your whole turn, right?
So it's 15 plus 6. That's 21. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, back to Rafa.
That one's not been damaged, has it?
This one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna keep shooting at big and ugly. Natural 20.
Natural 20!
Thank goodness that was the first one, because it's got sneak attack. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12 damage.
12 damage.
That sucks. Where was those 5s and 6s there? 25.
That hits.
7 damage.
He looks rough. Very, very rough.
That's all I can do.
All right, he's just going to keep swinging at Seeker. A 20, and that hits the 20, and an 18. Unless you're shielding again.
I'm going to cast shield one more time.
Okay.
Tank coming.
Nothing hits you.
That's my first level
He's just slashing at you with his gladius, and it bounces off of your shield. And now we go to Jarvis. He's confused. The Overseer is going to fire at Rafa. Dex saving throw.
18.
18. No, it doesn't save.
Gosh.
Yeah, it's high. 9 fire damage. Oh, that's what I should have done. All right. Back to Seeker.
I'm going to run up to the sentinel there
Yeah.
and push him
Okay.
toward the mine.
Okay.
And in the same instant, while I'm pushing him, that's not going to work.
Oh yeah, it's a strength.
Probably, anyway. That's a 10.
9. Oh. Or 8. 8.
Okay. So I push him back. Was it 10 feet? Or is it 10 feet? Or, well, yeah, I'll push him back to the mine. And in the same instance, I'm going to fire a ballista round from my Eldritch Cannon.
Okay.
At
At
him
the mine.
Or the mine.
At the mine.
At the mine.
What kind of damage does it do?
Force.
Okay.
Dadgummit. That's a 15 to hit.
You hit it, nothing happens.
Is it radiant only?
Radiant. Oh.
He said that radiant damage was coming out of their eyes.
Oh, okay. I thought it was fire damage.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, I messed the first time that I shot it, or shot one of the only mine that I shot. I did it like the fire line. It actually is a different attack that they can only do once, like every 5 rounds. Okay. So I haven't done it again. It was supposed to be radiant. I thought that fire line was also radiant, but it's fire damage. The other thing is light cannon, and they can only do it once every 30 seconds, 5 rounds. So I haven't done it again, but yeah, that's what
Keeping
it takes.
it hard on DMs with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
It is cool.
Is that your whole turn, Seeker?
Yeah, that's it. My idea was stupid. It failed.
All right. Rafa,
You're no longer within 5 feet, so no more sneak attack damage.
are you shooting the sentinel?
Yeah. 24,
That hits.
6, 15. I don't know.
Oh wait, did you do 6 damage on the first one?
Yeah.
That does it.
Oh,
Yep. You put one right in his back, and this time he just kind of locks up for a second, freezes, and just it's like he powers down, and he just falls forward right at Seeker's feet.
does the thing stop moving?
No, it's still up.
Oh, then I'll attack it instead.
Okay, shoot it.
19.
That hits.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. Sentinel's turn. He's down. Jarvis he's turned around watching now, but he's just kind of trembling at the door. And this overseer is going to fly over to the Sentinel
Oh, no.
and beam his life into him.
It's okay.
He's still prone, though.
Yeah, he's still prone, but you see the light kind of light back up on the ground. Okay.
Okay.
Now it goes to Seeker.
I'm going to, seeing the thing fly over to him and do that,
Yeah.
I'm going to flip him over and try to, like, embed my fist into his chest and rip whatever is in there out.
Okay. Okay.
Ah, nat one! I'm going to shoot it with my Eldritch
Okay.
Pen.
Your
Disadvantage 'cause
fist
he's
kind
prone.
of glances off. You just don't catch it just right. And the turret,
7 plus 7 is 14 to hit.
that just misses.
All right. That's it.
All right. It's a good try. Rafa.
I'll hold my action until he stands up.
Okay, holding action. Sentinel's going to stand up on it.
Okay, now attack him. That misses.
Ooh, there you go.
Natural 20.
He is within 5 feet, too.
Yep. For all fours.
Oh, nice.
16 plus 4 is 20 damage.
20 damage. That is enough. How would you like to do this?
Does he have 2 eyes or just 1 eye?
Just one big bright eye. And
Okay, yeah. I just, as he like gets up and turns his head away from me, I just put one through the back of his head, and it just sends this eye flying out as a whole.
Yes. Some like glass and metal shatters out. And he falls over again. This time.
Jarvis, we have to have a talk.
What in the world's going on? What? Who are you?
We are Lord Marquis' men. Where is my accent?
You Lord Marquis, man?
He is very displeased.
Why?
You are not working hard enough.
I'm working as hard as I can. The machine, it goes down every other day. I have to fix it. I can only do so much.
Who brought these things here?
I assume Marquis, well, I don't really know. I believe this is technology that's used in the bank. I mean, Marquis wanted them in here.
And you could not shut them down?
No, they're programmed a certain way. I don't even know how it works, but anyone that's not authorized down here, they attack automatically. I don't know how to shut them down.
Calm down. You're not in trouble. You're fine. How does the machine work?
Oh, well, I can show you. I hope you didn't cause any damage to it.
And he's going to come over there. Hold on.
Can you use any of that thing's parts to better yourself?
I'm going to scrounge around on its body, see if there's like any components or anything that
Okay.
can I'm going to take like little pieces of metal and stuff off of it, I guess.
I don't know. I'm not really much of a mechanic, especially not on this type of machine. But basically, you stack coins up in there, and it kind of unloads them onto a plate, and he's kind of showing you up underneath. There's another plate that comes down and stamps the coin. It kind of squeezes it in between two plates and puts the proper symbols and whatever on it. It's on a coin.
What did that chain you pulled do?
It would normally call reinforcement guards.
Can you call them off? We are obviously fine now.
I can try, but I can't get the door open. Do they know you're here?
No. The president asked us to come, but he has stepped away from his office.
Why did the alarm go off earlier?
Some nasty business with some dragonborn.
Make a
Deception?
persuasion.
That's a total lie!
Yeah, I guess that is a lie. Deception. You should have been in persuasion before.
God! It was on the natural 20! 5.
Okay. Total?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
He's gonna go over How do I open the door?
Remember what we did to these things. I would not want to displease Lord Marquis. That's intimidation.
Yeah.
I don't get a plus for that, but surely I'll roll better than an 8. Again, right on the natural 20. Like, that would have been a natural 20, but it's
Well,
stopped.
he's pretty afraid of you.
Can you take the magical lock off for him?
I can designate him to be able to open it.
Okay.
Also, it also makes the door harder to break or force open,
Right.
and the DC to break it or pick it increases by 10. That's a pretty good spell.
You've used it a lot at this bank.
Twice now, yeah.
Okay, so you're letting him open the door?
Who's outside?
Should I? I'll open the door.
You'll open
Allow
it?
me to open it.
Yeah,
Oh, appreciate it.
I open the door.
Okay, you open the door, and you see Sidarthur standing there in the middle of the hallway.
That's what the thump was.
He's kind of standing there rubbing his head. Well, what happened?
Well, we have the situation under control. Currently, anyway.
You slammed the door in my face.
Sorry, but things were getting a little hectic in here.
Well, anyway, just wanted to let you know, whenever it's convenient for you, I jammed up the elevator so the guards can't come down here. So, I guess take your time, and I'll be here when you're ready to leave.
Well,
What happened in there? Let me come in.
Open the door wide and let him come in.
Okay. He steps in.
Oh, wow. This is what's going on.
Goes over and he's kind of examining the coin printer.
Did I find anything on the Sentinel there?
On the Sentinel?
Yeah, you want me to roll it, investigate? Because I was looking. That's while he
What are
was
you
looking.
looking for?
Any kind of components or any weapon type stuff, anything like that.
Okay, yeah, make an investigation check.
I'll help him.
Okay.
That's 11.
Roll advantage.
Oh, roll it. That's 17 plus 4.
Okay, there's a lot of kind of mechanical-ish components, stuff that you've not really seen before. So you can take some of that if you want to do like further research on it.
Okay.
But there's no like, it's not like you where you have like tools built in. He's not like that.
Okay. What about his Gladius?
Yeah, you can have that. Hold on, let me pull up the loot cards here. I forgot about that.
So what does all this prove, Sidarthur? We knew that there was a machine here, but we do not know. Is Jarvis in here or outside now? He can't leave because the...
Yeah, he's just milling around. I mean, he can hear what you're saying.
Okay.
If you're going to start talking, you might want to...
Jarvis, why don't you wait outside?
I'm not really supposed to leave my post.
I have Lord Marquis' ear. You may step outside.
Okay. Steps out into the hallway.
Shut the door. What does all of this prove? What's that? Did we find that?
No.
Oh, darn, that looks cool. While he's looking for components, I'm picking pockets.
Okay, there's the Gladius.
I
If
like.
if you want to take that.
Yeah. I don't even know if I can even use that, but I like it.
Ooh, D6 plus 2.
Yeah, it's just a D6. It doesn't do anything else.
What is it, a light weapon or...
It's a short sword.
It's a short sword?
That's what it would mean. A D6. It's. I would say it'd be a short sword.
Oh, the Gladius. The Gladius carries a peculiar charm. Wielding the blade gains its handler resistance to both fire and radiant damage.
That's pretty nice, actually. resistance?
Are you taking it?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't even know if I can use that as an artificer, though.
Seeker has the Gladius.
Was there anything else in his pockets? Pockets is?
Pockets.
No, he didn't have anything else. He's just a robot, you know.
What's in his pockets? What's in his pockets, precious?
Okay, anyway, what are you asking, Sidarthur?
We have this this printer, but what does all this prove?
Well, there's got to be something else around somewhere. Some kind of evidence to prove something.
There's many barrels. Let us look around.
I mean, okay.
Start investigating.
I mean, the printer is in this bank.
Is a short sword a simple weapon?
Yes.
Okay, I can use it. Sweet. That is awesome.
8
Therefore,
investigation.
So just 1d6.
What investigation?
8 investigation.
Okay. Really, all that you happen to notice is that you've seen this coin printer before. You didn't know what it was at the time. It was in pieces, but you saw it come in on one of the ships. You saw it sitting in the shipyard one day, or coming out, some people unloading it or something and taking like some special care.
At Marquis' place?
Yeah, Marquis had told you to go, like, watch them unload it to make sure they didn't get broken or anything like that.
I'll keep that.
So you saw it was in pieces, but now you can see kind of like the crate that it was in, you know, kind of piled up. So you know that Marquis had this at one point, and now it's here.
keep that to myself.
Okay, that's what I figured.
so, I mean, with this information, we can make arrests.
Oh no.
Well, I assume the ones that we've left to die in the sewer. But also, I don't really know, since we broke in here. Well, I guess we just got to leave the door open. Guards will eventually get down here and see it.
We could let Jarvis back in and let him continue working. No one knows that the president and Silton are dead yet.
And then we know Jarvis. We can, bring him in, ask him some questions, get a confession out of him. Who does he think he worked for?
The president is all he said.
Okay. I guess let him get back to work then.
Open the door for him. You may continue working, Jarvis.
All right then.
You heard me say I have Lord Marquis' ear, though, actually. I said that in front of...
You did.
So, now I've just lied.
I think you also said that you worked for Lord Marquis or something. And
That was to Jarvis before we opened the door, though.
right,
Yeah.
Jarvis, yeah. And
But-
Jarvis didn't...
Sidarthur, though, heard me say I have Lord Marquis' ear.
Okay, so you lied to Sidarthur
I didn't think about it. I forgot.
that Jarvis said he worked for the
Yeah.
bank. Okay. That's what I thought, but it's okay.
Anyway, let's just get out of here. Hey, I think they're having some problems with the elevator.
Yes. You can continue working, though. It is fine. We will get
Okay.
it working shortly.
All right, I guess we're going to need another one of those as well, pointing to the Sentinel.
How many are there?
I don't know. It's obviously, but I'm going to need another one
Why?
for
Does it work?
security.
Do you often get attacked?
No, but I don't think they would station him down here if...
We will speak to the president for you.
Okay, appreciate it.
That's cool.
Looks like Victor Von Doom.
With a singular hole in his face.
He reminds me of that big knight thing off of Thor that comes down and
Oh,
shoots
yeah.
the flames out of his head.
So what are we doing now, Sidarthur? We'll leave, right? Yeah.
Go about your business. I'll be going about mine.
Are we exiting the way we came in through the gift shop?
That would be the best, yes. Through the gift shop. That's the only way out from here until they fix the elevator.
Okay. After you.
Okay.
No, keep going.
What?
Keep going.
Keep going?
Yeah, don't shut it down yet.
Oh, yeah, I'm not yet.
Okay.
Well, I was going to say, Seeker, as you're walking, you're kind of glancing around this room, and as you go to leave, all of a sudden, like, there's just a sharp pain in your head, and you kind of go down to your knee, and all of a sudden you realize you've been here before. You've been in this vault before, and you can't, and it's just all, like, the memories all of a sudden just kind of take over what you're actually seeing, and the room looks a lot different when you were here before. There was a lot of kind of gems. There were multiple chests full of gold. Just piles of gold. Lots of gold everywhere. Gems everywhere. And there's just this terrible pain in your head. And you see a couple different blurry forms of people that you're not for sure who they are. You see a couple of the bank guards. And then it all goes away. And you're back in the room on one knee with a really bad headache.
Are you okay?
No.
Were you injured during the fight?
Yeah, but that's not what this is.
What is it?
I'm not sure.
Can you walk?
I'll try to get up.
You can get up.
Okay. I'll stand up, kind of stumble over to, like, I don't know if there's a wall nearby. I guess just kind of lean against it for a moment.
Okay.
Is Sidarthur outside?
He just walked out into the hall. Because you were all kind of exiting the room.
It feels like deja vu. Like I've been here before.
It is most peculiar.
Let's just go.
I'll walk out the door.
Okay.
I'm following.
You're following?
Yeah.
Okay. You're out in the hallway. You're going over toward the elevator shaft. Okay.
Okay.
Are you wanting to do something?
Does Sidarthur get on the rope first?
Yeah, he jumps out there to the
Well,
rope.
before he starts, how did you stop the elevator?
Well, there's a bunch of just gears and stuff down at the bottom. And I just kind of messed with a couple. I mean, there was multiple ropes there. And I just tried to break some stuff.
That was quite clever.
Before we completely leave that room, did I see my staff or your bow down in there somewhere?
Probably not.
No.
Okay.
It's up in the actual bank.
Okay. I didn't know, maybe they might put it down there somewhere for safekeeping or something.
Now, I found a couple tools and stuff laying around. I just jammed them in the gears.
After you.
Okay. He kind of leaps out toward the rope.
Okay, as he gets like 12, 15 foot away, we could drop the elevator on him right now.
Why would you want to do that?
He is not good for Lord Marquis. He is not good for our business. He is not good for you and I. Cut the rope.
He hasn't done anything to us.
He will.
How do you know?
He wants to take down Lord Marquis.
How thick are these ropes?
They're probably about as big around as like your wrist. Pretty thick.
Okay. I am going to blast it with a ballista round up above him.
Okay.
No, I'm not. That's a 2 + 7 to hit.
It's just a rope.
You could probably hit a rope, yeah.
Okay.
See how much damage you do.
8.
How big are the rounds coming out of this turret?
I mean, they're force projectiles. I'd imagine they'd be fairly good size. That's 1, 7, 8 points of damage.
Okay, yeah, I think that would cut a rope. Okay,
He's still on the rope, right? So it just gets slack.
yeah, I mean, he was sliding down. He would have probably slid down pretty quick.
He still falls, though.
He would fall. You're shooting the one that he's on?
Yeah.
Okay, you shoot the rope, you hear it snap, and you hear Sidarthur kind of say, "Whoa!" And he falls to the ground below, followed by a elevator that goes careening down through the shaft and lands on the ground.
Well, I hope it was worth it.
It will be. And I will, like, kind of slide down the wall, trying to kind of hop from wall to wall to slow myself down acrobatically.
Okay, make acrobatics check.
18.
Okay, that's good. You land on top of what is the elevator now that it's now crashed at the bottom.
Is he under it?
All that you can see there. Okay, so you're standing on top of the elevator. There is a crack that's about just big enough to squeeze through that would allow you to like get down to the ground, because the shaft is only about 1.5 feet long, or like the opening that you came in out of the pipe, it's only like 1.5 feet taller than the elevator thing itself. Mm-hmm. So you can't like see him under the elevator. Okay. You would have to like crawl out of the shaft because you're on top of the elevator. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. You crawl out and climb down to the ground. You're back kind of in that near that pipe where you came in, and you don't see him.
Sidarthur, are you okay?
You don't hear anything.
I want to look around for any sign that he was able to scoot out of the way.
Okay, make an investigation check.
20, not natural.
You don't see any footprints or anything leading away. There's a lot of just rubble and pieces of the elevator and just things that have broken. I mean, there's no evidence specifically to suggest that he got away. Okay. You would assume that he's under the elevator. Okay. But it's very heavy, and it fell.
It's all the way on the ground.
Fell 6 stories and landed. Yeah. Okay. What are you doing, Seeker?
I'm trying to make my way down. I cut the rope, so.
You don't have another feather fall?
Oh yeah, it's a first level spell. I do have one more. Okay.
There's still a rope there.
Okay. I'm gonna try jump out to it, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, like down. Yeah, because the rope that would be on the top of the elevator is still there, attached to the top of the elevator and going to the top. So there's still a rope there. But yeah, just make an acrobatics check.
It's 13 plus 2. So
15. Yep, 15. You're good.
Okay.
Slide down to the ground, land on top of the elevator, squeeze out through the crack, and you see Rafa standing down there.
Well, it seems he did not make it.
Well, I guess make it back to Lord Marquis then?
I think so.
All right, that's where we're going to end this episode of Converse of D&D Isle of the Tiger mini campaign.
Why?
It ceases to amaze me what happens.
And like, my code is Lord Marquis. I told AJ all this when I made him. I was like, even if he's a bad guy, because I kind of saw it coming, I was like, even if he's bad, I will probably be bad with him. He's my employer, and like...
Well, the thing is about Seeker is like he's just chaotic neutral, so he goes in whatever way.
I love it.
He's allied with. So
anyway,
AJ, did we kill him? Is he dead?
You don't know. Most likely.
Most likely.
I mean, everything that.
Oh, that was cool. I've had that planned for a long time. Like,
just killing him.
Yeah, like as soon as I found out that Lord Marquis was behind it, Sidarthur had to die.
should have played that differently. I liked Sidarthur. Anyway, thank you all for listening to this episode. It's a tragic episode.
Great episode.
And go check out Tiger Skull RPG at tigerskullrpg.com and use code SORROWFUL50 for 50% off of the Sentinel of Sorrows.
Super awesome.
Which is what we used in this. Get it with the loot cards, the STL files, the overseers, the flare mines, all of the above. Awesome creation, awesome sponsor, Tiger Skull RPG. Check them out, and check us out on Instagram at The Commoners Official, and we'll see you next time.
See ya! Bye!
Thanks for tuning in for this episode of The Commoners of D&D. If you like what you heard, be sure to subscribe to the podcast to make sure you never miss an episode, and leave us a review to help people just like you find the podcast. Also, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Commoners Official for news, updates, and more exclusive content.